Okay, and the average person has no idea, no matter who's in office, that the government's going to give out, like this year, 2025, look at this here. Okay, if you can see this here, it's 2025 is what they're giving out this year. $4.8 trillion just to people. These are payments to individuals. That's grants. We call them grants. But the government doesn't call them grants, they call them direct payments and stuff like that. So that's why if you're looking for grants, that's not what good to look for. But first of all, I'm going to show you 8 places where that will give you free help. You don't have to pay me anything. But I want to do a PSA about what we're doing, because tomorrow is the last day to apply to our $20,000 grant program. So we're giving out $20,000. The application ends tomorrow at midnight. And all you need is to write one sentence on what you would do with $1,000, okay? That's all you have to do. One sentence, what you would do with $1,000. Now, the catch on this is that you have to be a member of Let's Go Help. But like I say, you stay around, I'll show you how, if you're not a member, you could get money from the government, because the government has more money to give away than I ever will have. But what we give away at Let's Go Help is from $50,000 to $70,000 grants to members only, to help them, get along in life and get better, because that's what the government programs do, the same thing. So we're augmenting that, and we do it with our profits. So if we have profits, we give it back to members. And now we have about 15,000 members. So they're eligible to apply for that program and 3 others. So we have 4 programs every month. And if you want to get up to $1,000 to spend on anything you want, okay, you have to be a member of letsgohelp.com. And with that, you get unlimited one-on-one help to apply to every government grant you're eligible for, government benefits from the federal, state, local. We hold your hand, take you through the whole process and everything, and one-on-one. We got 15,000 members, and all the members help you too. So we got 15,000 people helping each other apply to every grant that they're eligible for, because government doesn't advertise. You can't find them in Google. But let me go on with the show here and show you how to get your share of this $4.8 trillion that the government gives out every year, okay? Now, that is in probably, I estimate, from 600 to 800,000 programs. That's how many different programs. So that's right, and you can't use Google. Google is for people that have money, okay? And if you put in grants for anything in any section, you'll get 100 million websites. Okay, so 100 million. There's only about 600,000 grants, or maybe 800,000. That's my guess after studying this for 50 years. So when you get 20 million websites, you're never going to find that little fraction that is really giving out free grants. All the other people want to get your money. See, what we do at Let's Go Help is only show you websites that give you money. If you have money, go over to Google. They'll help you, and they'll take your money. We'll take your money too, but only $20. And every website we give you, though, will never ask for money. They give you money. But let me show you some places now you could go to right now and start getting money. So before you go to bed tonight, maybe there's somebody there, or at least on the internet. I have all these websites here, and I'll put them in the description below too. So here's where we start with housing and debt. If you have any problem in buying a house, getting out of debt, getting rid of credit cards, getting debt forgiven, all that kind of stuff, there's counselors that are free financial counselors. They'll never charge you. They'll never take a piece of the action or whatever you're paying to the credit card companies. They'll even get it forgiven and things like that. And they're all free. You have nothing to lose. And when you use these services, you'll find, if you go to this website, HUD.gov/counseling, there'll be dozens in your state. You could apply to 100 of them if you want. Just go to more. It doesn't cost you anything, and you get better ideas from different people. So it's always good to have a backup. Okay, so that's to get out of debt or buy a house or even home repair. The next one is to start or grow any kind of business, nonprofit, or invention. You have any of those questions, you start by going to this website, Sba.gov, G-O-V, /local-assistance. Now you put in your zip code there, and you'll find local mentors to help you start a business, nonprofit, an invention, or even be a real estate inventor, or just be a freelancer, anything to make money at home, okay? You go there and you make an appointment with the people in your zip code. You talk to them, get one-on-one help. Don't go to Google and get 100 million websites, because you won't know what to do. Okay, so we have housing and debt, we have business, nonprofit, and freelancing. Now, how about jobs and job training? Every county has dozens and dozens, even hundreds of programs, okay, to get you a better job and never charge you a nickel. You go to Google to find job training, it's going to cost you $10,000, $20,000, $40,000, whatever. No, none of these will do it. You can get trained here for jobs that pay you $40,000 a year without a college degree to get a job for $100,000 a year. And it's like that for anywhere. You're getting paid free to get a couple months of training, to get a skill that you could start at 40, 50 grand if you have no degree. That's the kind of help there. You go to careeronestop.org. All free. None of these websites will ever charge you anything. Okay, you need grants for living expenses. You want to pay your rent. You want to pay your housing. You want to pay your utility bills. You want to fix up your house. Anything you have. Daycare, transportation. You got your car doesn't work or anything. Findhelp.org. Now that's where there's 600,000 programs from nonprofit organizations and government offices arranged by zip code. It's a bonanza. Best website in America. Findhelp.org. Put in your zip code and put in like rent if you need, and it'll show you 50, 100 organizations in your zip code that just help you with rents. Okay. The next is health, dental, and mental care. This is a great website, needymeds.org. See, all the websites that I'm giving you end in .org or .gov. That means they're free and they give money away. .coms have to get money from you. So anything, you can go in there, put in your zip code, find free dental care, health care, money to live on while you're recuperating from something, travel money to go see a doctor, money for prescription drugs, everything. Seniors and people with disabilities. eldercare.acl.gov. This is a network. You go to that website and you'll find a local area office on aging that will show you the benefits, the money and the help. If you're taking care of a senior, or you are a senior, or you have a disability, start with that. You call them up, and that's the thing. You ask for help. You talk to people. That's how you find out what's really there for you. The next one is for veterans, okay? The 800 number here, 888-777-4443. You use that number because they want you, if you're new to this, they want to help you on the phone. So call them first. I have an organization there, a website, nvf.org/veteran service officers. But they get more money for veterans than anybody else on the internet. I've seen studies that do this. Now the next one here is Common Cause. So you go to commoncause.org. Remember, org, it's going to be an org or .gov. When you go there, you put in your address and you'll get your elected officials. See, they're responsible for you using the government. If you have any problem using the government, you call them. They're supposed to help. Now, of course, the amount of help you get is going to vary between the person and everything. So that's why, but when you go to that website, you'll see you have 10, 15 organizations, elected officials at all levels. You call them all. They work for the public. These are public servants. You call them up. The fat cats use the hell out of this, and they love helping people, because if they get you a $10,000 grant or whatever, help you get that, or find money in the government, you'll vote for them no matter what they do. This is how they stay in business, because they'll help you get money, okay? So that's what it is. And I've been studying this for 50 years, and I'm trying to get everybody in America to realize what a great country we have, because 40% of everything in our country gives away money. 60% wants to get your money. That's capitalism. But the 40%, which I call the community part, is where we help each other. So we've decided to spend our money to help each other. So it's there for you So let the government help you. But you have to know where it is and how to use the government. It's not like going to Google, because they'll kiss your ass until they get their money. The people here got paid no matter what you do. So that's right. You have to kiss their ass. That's what it works with. So be nice so you get as much as you can for these people. They hold the key, not you and them. But this is your money. This is your government. So make sure you know what's there and start using it. And by the way, don't forget, tomorrow is the last day, if you're a member of Let's Go Help, to apply to our $20,000 grant that you get up to $1,000 to spend on anything, $20,000. And the next one will be on the 15th, where we give money for a car repair, then we give money for rent on the 20th, and then we give out free laptop computers on the 30th. That's about $50,000 to $70,000 every month. So if you remember Let's Go Help, not only do you get one-on-one help to apply for everything, more than what you just saw, because there's 600,000 programs. So let us help you learn what this great country has to give to you to live a better life.